Hi, boys and girls. I hope you've been enjoying your little farm and learning about farm animals. Hopefully, you've had a chance to read through all of the poems and highlighted the most important information about all of the animals. I'll show you here. We did the goats together, of course, but then we had sheep and cattle, pigs and chickens, 2 poems about chickens, and horses. Your graphic organizer should now be filled out with why the animals are raised, what they eat, what foods people get from them, and what special characteristics they have. So hopefully you've had a chance to read through the poems, fill out the important information, and buy the animals for your farm. I have done that, and here's my farm right here. Here's my almost completed farm. I should take these off. So as you can see here, I bought some chickens for my farm. I went ahead and bought the coop with the 6 chickens on 3 land squares. Here, a couple of them are in the coop laying eggs. Then I decided to buy 2 more goats. I had enough money, so I added 2 more goats. I have 2 horses here. I have Gladys and Cleopatra here, the cows. And then of course, I bought 3 pigs because, well, what can I say? I love bacon, of course, and sausage too. So I have 3 pigs there. I went ahead and put them by my barn. Cows are behind my barn. Had a lot of fun laying this out and gluing everything down. As you can see, it's not perfect. There's some gaps, and that's okay. And I also do not expect your farm to look like mine. It shouldn't look like mine. It should, hopefully it looks great and you have all the animals that you wanted on your farm. Maybe you decided to not buy goats and buy extra sheep. I don't know. But as you can see here, after I bought all my animals and had them glued down, there were still 9 land squares left. So with the rest of the land squares on your farm, you can grow crops. So let me show you some ideas for crops. I made a list here of different fruits and vegetables you might want to grow on your farm, including blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, eggplant, squash, pumpkins, lettuce, peas, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, radishes, corn, apples, plums, peaches, hazelnuts, cherries, cantaloupe, watermelon, grapes. The list could go on and on. You could probably think of more to add to your farm, but you can just decide what you want to grow. Maybe it's something you really enjoy eating, or maybe it's something you just know how to draw very well. Either way, I went ahead and I filled out my last 9 land squares with different fruits and vegetables. I drew some lettuce here, and I really love strawberries, and they're expensive to buy in the store, so I went ahead and drew filled 2 land squares with strawberries. Then I have blueberry bushes here. I decided to have some watermelons, and then I already have these ones glued down. I have a pumpkin patch. I thought that would be fun. And then I have some radishes and carrots. So you can do whatever fruits and vegetables you want, draw them on there, and glue them down to fill up the rest of your farm. Now, you might be wondering, wait a second, Mrs. Molesky, you have 1 more square there. What are you gonna put? Well, I really love apples and I really love cherries, and I thought it would be a wonderful idea to have a tree on my farm. So I went ahead, let me show you. All you have to do is take 2 green squares and line them up together to do the top of the tree. You can draw your cherries or your apples, whatever you want. Then you take 2 brown to do the trunk, and make sure it's wider at the bottom than the top. And when you put your glue down, just make sure that you leave some room for 2 flaps at the bottom so your tree can stand up. Be 3-dimensional, so it would look something like this. And you could glue one of these on each side, so it'll look like this when it's done. I went ahead and glued mine down to a brown land square, and I can add trees to my farm. Ta-da! So if you haven't already, go ahead and finish the rest of your farm. If we were in class, we'd do so much more with this unit. We would, of course, visit a farm, but we'd be reading farm books every day. And there are many other worksheets and things that we would do with this farm. But since it's distant learning, we kind of cut out the silo and the tractor and simplified it the best that we could. And I hope you have enjoyed putting this farm together and learning about money, learning about farm animals, and learning about budgeting a little bit, and and maybe some organization and other skills. Hopefully you've learned a lot from this unit, but most importantly, hopefully you had fun, and we will hopefully see you soon and talk to you soon. Have a great night. Thank you.